zombie party time. We've not done one of these for a while, so we have to kill players and zombies to win. So let's have a quick look at my setup. For my third blaster, I'm using the 1 because I've got it to level 14, which means it's got this cool reload trick where if you get a kill and you've got more than 1 dart, you get 5 extra darts, which means if you've got a line of zombies coming at you, you can take them out. That looks like this. Just keep an eye on my dart total and you'll see how it keeps going up every time a zombie dies. So in theory, you can kind of take out zombies infinitely without needing to reload, as long as you're getting the kills quickly enough. That's my emergency backup blaster though. We're using the Rivonix first and foremost because of its ricocheting darts, its healing ability, and the stun doesn't hurt either. So there's 3 maps in total. There's Zombie Map 1, Zombie Map 2, and Zombie House. This is Zombie Map 2. So the basic principle in this is you are getting attacked by 5 other players who tend to be bots for the most part, and also hordes and hordes of zombies using the brain saw, which means if they come anywhere near you, they do heavy melee damage. So you can see now I've got enemy players running up on me. I'm just trying to survive. I'm going to head for this corner because I've got a wave of enemies coming in, other players. So I'm just using the Rivonix to try and stun them and take them down. I managed to do a fair bit of damage there, and now I need to move because we've got incoming. Because you've got zombies coming from all angles, it's a good idea to keep your back to the wall, but also not to stay still for too long. At least until you find a good place to survive, like this corner here. So this is characterised by the little bit of purple water below the stairs. And by standing in that centre area, once the other players are dead at least, you can kind of control the direction that the zombies come at you in, so you don't need to worry about them getting you from behind. Always keep an eye on the player total in the top left corner, so you can see there's 4 out of 6 left, which means I've got 3 enemies to worry about, as well as hordes and hordes of zombies. The human players are the ones to really watch out for though. Once you know what you're doing, the zombies can be contained for the most part. So I've got one in my face here, so I'm just kind of moving out of the way. But primarily I'm relying on the ricocheting darts of the Rivonix to take out hordes quickly. If you don't have the Rivonix but you do have the Nitro Blaster, that also has the ricocheting ability, that works really well. If you don't have those, the Ghoul Grinder's very good because that has a melee that heals you as you do damage, so it's good for taking out lines of zombies. And then anything with a high capacity and high rate of fire, something like the Titan CS50, the Ultra Select, anything along those lines really. So you can see I'm the only remaining player there, so all I had to do was take out zombies. Once the other players are dead, killing the zombies is easy. In this mode you can score a maximum of 10 bonus points per round, and as long as all the other human players die, you're pretty much guaranteed to do that. If any of the other humans survive, it doesn't seem to matter how well you do, you always come second or third or whatever, you never seem to come first, and you don't get the full 10 points, which sucks. So I get taken out straight away by a Ghoul Grinder with a human there, so now I need to come in with the Ultra Select, which is my secondary blaster. We need to be careful. Could do with getting a few pumpkins. The pumpkins boost your damage output, which is very, very helpful when you've got lines of zombies coming at you. Ideally, you want it to be 1 dart, 1 zombie, but we won't get there until we pick up a few of those pumpkins. And I get stunned and then taken out by the Boomdozer, so we're coming back in with our emergency blaster, the Ultra 1. This is a hairy situation, and I'm down to my last life, so I need to be careful and survive. I'm getting close to death, so I hit that invisibility to escape. So that gives me the chance to reload, and it also stops the zombies from pursuing you. They basically just stand around like idiots. I'm hoping that the zombies take out the final remaining human player. They've just done that. Generally, if you wait and hide, the zombies will take out the opposing players. Although if the opposing players have also bots, what you tend to find is sometimes that they work together, which is a bit annoying. So I hit the invisibility again because I was being attacked from both sides, so that just gives me the chance to rest up, and we can scope out where the other zombies are and then carry on attacking them. So you can see that reload trick doing really well for me now. Yeah, this should hopefully get us the victory, and even if we get killed at this point, because we are the last remaining person, we should still get the 10 tokens. So you can see it get taken out, but we still get the victory. There's your 10. Okay, next game. Zombie Maze 1 now, we've got a near foolproof strategy for this level. We just need to find a particular corner, and from that corner we only need to defend a single direction of attack. I can tell from this bridge to my left and from the hammers that the corner is to my right. So the gate on my left here, this shows the start of it. So nobody will spawn in this corner. Occasionally a human player, but no zombies. So I get here and now you can just see I use the ricocheting darts of the Vivonics to attack the incoming zombies and players before they can actually get into line of sight of me. Incoming, watch how it works. So ricocheting and that stun ability just holds them in place, and it enables me to just keep manually firing off and they don't even get close to me, which is great. And then if they do, all I need to do is fire directly at them. I can reload, and then the zombies will sometimes gather at the gate behind me, but they can't get through it. So it really doesn't matter. But once all the other human players are dead, they will then start beelining for me. But until that happens, they won't. So here we go. We can see there's a couple left, and some of them are coming for me. All I need to do is shoot them down, step back and reload. Now I'm the last player, I'm going to move out of this corner, but not out of the whole area. So I'm going to stay in roughly this spot. They will only ever come from in front of me. When they come in from the left, they tend to come down the stairs, so I don't have to worry about being ambushed from the hard left. And like I say, they'll never ever spawn to the right. So I can just stand here, taking them out. And then if it gets a bit hairy or overwhelming, I've got that space to retreat into. And of course, I've also got the shield. But we shouldn't need that. The other thing that you need to do in this situation is time your reloads. So if you can see that there's a couple of seconds before the zombies are going to get into a position where you can shoot them, that's a good time to reload. So yeah, you just want to make sure that you're not running out of darts when you've got a load of zombies coming in at you. So you can see they tend to come from the same three directions, either down the stairs, from directly in front, or from the right hand side, but the other side of the fence. If you get there, you will generally win. I'll even use my shield or my invisibility to get me there just so I can survive. Okay, zombie house now. In some respects the best map, in some respects the hardest. So the difference with this map is it slowly closes in, like in solo, and then you've got these little pumpkin things around, which if you shoot them, they drop the damage increasing pumpkins, so you can actually go around collecting them, which is good. Because the map closes in on you, there's nowhere where you can really kind of take one position and hold it as such. So you have to kind of keep moving. A good rule of thumb for this map is to, similar to solo, always stay on the outside of the map until the arena forces you to move in. Okay, so we've got a load of enemies in front of us now. Just grab this pumpkin to make it easier, and now we're just going to try and take them out from a distance. What I'm doing here is quite dangerous because the longer I stay there, I'll get attacked from the back by zombies, which happened there. So you've got to try not to stay in that one position, fighting in one direction for too long. You have to do it a bit because taking out the opponents, the player opponents, is a priority. They will kill you fast. The zombies not so much. Okay, I'm just going to keep manual firing on this person until they hopefully die. Getting attacked from the back, so yeah, you've just always got to watch your back. And this is getting really hairy now, but thanks to the healing ability of the Rivonics, we survive. And now I just want to take out as many of these zombies as I can to get my health all the way back up to full. We've only got a single human player to worry about now, so once you get into this position, your primary focus is the zombies. So here's the other player. I've got the shield if I need it, which thankfully I don't. Grab all these pumpkins, and now we'll just stand at the door and just take them out. So the zombies always spawn upstairs in the mansion, so you want to avoid going in there till the end, and then they'll come down in a line. So once you get to the point where you've taken the ones around the map out, all you need to do is focus your fire on the stairs. Yeah, if you survive to this point, it does get fairly easy, but before that point it's difficult, so I tend to just come in here. The map won't close into the house, so we don't have to worry about that now. And yeah, just focus fires on the stairs, nice and easy, we should get the 10. Map 2, so we're going to stick to the walls the best we can, running around the outside of this map. And then once we get to a point where most of the players are dead, we'll find that one corner with the stairs and the little pink water and hide there. So getting attacked from behind, so just turn around and we'll try and take out this horde as they come in. There's the Nitro Blaster that I mentioned that also has the ricocheting darts. Really, really good for zombie mode. Once I get mine to level 14, I'll replace the Ultra Strike with it. Okay, so we've got incoming from behind us again. Just always trying to make sure that we're defending from all directions, which is why keeping your back to the wall is a really good idea, because it just cuts down the amount of angles you can be attacked from. Very lucky escape. We nearly got knocked over the wall, and if that had happened, we'd have been dead. One of the opponents slips into the water, so I'm just going to hide in this corner for a second and try and take some of these incoming zombies out, so that we can then reevaluate and find out where the other human players are. There's only 2 of them left, and then like I say, hopefully the zombies will do some of that work for us. Here's one of them. I've got the shield if I need it, but I'm going to try not to use it unless it's absolutely necessary. I do end up having to hit it because there's loads of zombies and both the human players, so the zombies finishing off the humans, and now all I need to do is hold this corner and take them out, defending from those 2 directions. Generally, if you stand near the edge of one of the staircases, all the zombies will gravitate to that direction. If you stand directly in the corner, they could come from either angle, so just something to be aware of. So 25 seconds to go. We've got our shield, we've got our other 2 lives. We're easily going to survive and finish this. Yeah, not really having to worry, just reloading when I get a break in the action and taking out the zombies as they go. If I see any pumpkins, I will pick them up, but it's kind of moot at this point. I've definitely got my full 10 points, and I don't need to worry that I'm going to die, because I'm just not. And another easy victory there. One of the things you'll notice about the other human players is you can tend to tell if they're bots, because they'll all chase you rather than just necessarily fighting each other. So there might be 3 of them near each other, but instead of them trying to kill each other, they all charge at you as a group, which is just ridiculous. Does make it a bit harder, but at the same time, because they're bots and not human players, it's also easier. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. So I'm getting attacked from behind now. So we see somebody incoming here, trying to take them out without dying, which we do, and then I can just keep firing the Rivonics darts into the corner, and hopefully the ricochet will stop them. So take 2 out there, and then we just need to move on. So you can see from the right hand side them all kind of congregating towards me rather than fighting each other and the zombies. Generally, if there is another human player and they pitch up somewhere else on the map to fight against the zombies, I'd recommend not going and trying to kill them necessarily. There's not really that much point unless you really want to come first, in which case you'll have to try and take them out. So I get Sneak Attack Boomdozer there. I mean, that's definitely a bot. Why would you bring Sneak Attack into the zombie map? It doesn't help you at all. The whole point is to try and survive. So I've had to come back in with the Ultra Select now. So yeah, hopefully we can get a few pumpkins just to increase our firepower. So as usual, we're going to run away around the side of the map, and that should hopefully get all the bots into a nice conga line, which means that when we do turn around, we should hopefully be able to take a load of them out in one go. Okay, so if we move on to the next corner, that is our survival corner. Once you've played these maps a few times, you get the layout of them pretty quick. So you can see them there, all lined up in a nice easy queue for us, so we could just take them out one at a time and even grab a couple of those pumpkins. Okay, that was a mistake running up there, because as you saw I got flanked and I couldn't escape. So now we have to come back in with the Ultra 1 Blaster. There's only 2 seconds to go though, so it doesn't matter. Nice and easy. Zombie Maze 1, you know the drill, that we're going to head for our survival corner. So let's have a look at where we start out. So we've got the Rivonics coming in. I just need to quickly get my bearings so I can figure out where the corner is. So purple water that way, so I need to go back over here, and the corner is basically the direction I'm heading. So you can see on the left hand side, that is the fence and gate that we want to avoid. So we just get round here. Here's the stairs, and now we've found our corner, and right on cue, they're all coming at us in a row. So again, just using those ricocheting darts, trying to avoid direct line of sight, and successfully take out the first wave of attackers. That was very nice. So we see the outline of 4 players there, and do you see what I'm talking about? They're not fighting each other, they're all just running towards me. If they were humans, they would be trying to kill each other, but it's like the bots kind of know that the other bots are bots, and they're not as interested in hurting each other. So yeah, we'll just try and survive here. We've got a shield, but we should be alright with the healing and the stun from the Revonics. Got our own shield if we need it. And now we just hope that if we stand here, hopefully the zombies will take care of some of the other players for us. Just a few zombies to deal with here, should be nice and easy. If we need to, we can always just run onto the stairs to get a better angle at them, but shouldn't be necessary. So there's another human player there, gets taken out. There's another one just standing there doing nothing. Again, obviously a bot stuck on the scenery or something like that, I don't know. But that's the only remaining human player, which means it is kind of safe to come out. So I'll just try and manual fire at them. I knock them down off wherever they're standing. And again, they're just standing still, not really doing anything, and it looks like one of the zombies has got them. So we're now in the position where we can just fight our way forward, grab these pumpkins, and then stand just at the edge of the gate here. As we know, they're not going to come from our right or from our left. We're only going to have to worry about them coming from in front of us. So it should be very easy to survive, taking our time to reload. And there's a zombie stuck on the scenery there, so I'll just bounce some darts off that pillar and take it out. Nice and easy. Maze 1 again. I'm always happy to be on this level. As long as I get to that corner, I tend to survive. It's very rare that I don't do well on this map. And if I do, it's normally because I get knocked into the water or something like that. Or occasionally, I get yeeted over the side of the walls by like a boomdozer or something. Okay, so I've got someone in front of me here. I'm getting peppered from behind, so I'm just going to hit the shield and just run to the corner. Once I get there, I can then kind of recoup and just try and avoid line of sight and regain my health. So that worked really successfully. So rather than like try and stick out the fight I was in, just abandoning that fight and using the shield to get over here. It looks like we've got an incoming Revonic, so I really want to be careful. Again, avoid line of sight, so I'm just using the ricocheting darts, and it looks like, oh no, they're still up just about, so I hit the shield because we want them dead, and it looks like they do die. So if that had been a human player, they would have also been ricocheting darts off the wall into me, and I might have got taken out. But thankfully, the bot doesn't have the understanding to do that. It will only use its auto fire. So we managed to survive that particularly hairy encounter. And now we're in control. Here's the last human player. They're down. So now we can fight our way to the front of the gate again, where we know that we only have to fight in one direction, and we can pick these pumpkins up. So if we were in the other mode, Zombie Strike, where you can get more than 10 bonus points, standing here you can get up to like 22-23 bonus points per game. Zombie map 1 is the superior of all the zombie maps, precisely because of this corner. So just a few seconds to go and no threat to us whatsoever. Another easy victory for us. So supersonic mode, just finish this off. It's quite cartoony. There we go, nice and easy. Next game. Okay, we're back in the zombie house, one of the most interesting maps to make videos on. This map I also think is rare. It's the one I see the least of the 3. Unfortunately, I tend to see zombie map 2 the most, and this one the least. So we've already got our first bonus pumpkin, and we run into an opponent, so we'll just focus on taking them down, which we do. Grab the pumpkin off them. Grab this pumpkin and then just take out these 2 zombies coming out the house. We've got another enemy player spawned with the brain saw there, so just need to make sure that they don't touch us. The knockback on the Revonics helping with that. Okay, so we're running around the back now, and I'm just running around trying to pick the pumpkins up and trying to survive. So bouncing some darts around the corner rather than just having to take them on directly, and that works really well. Somebody's just spawned behind me, so I'm going to run over to the wall because I've got 3 enemy players in my vicinity at the moment. I did have the shield there had I needed it, but I didn't. And now I've got incoming from directly in front. Take this person out. Yeet. Blasted right into the air, possibly from behind, I'm not sure. Yeah, someone came in behind. I think they spawned behind me. But thankfully I survived, getting my health all the way back up to the top without needing to use that shield. And as you can see, I've got someone shooting from behind me, or from some direction. I can't actually tell where, so just kind of trying to scout the area, you know, trying to check who's behind me, who's in front of me, and moving around to just avoid getting overwhelmed. So big long line of zombies here. I do need to be aware that they might come from behind me in the next wave, so we don't want to stay here for too long. And as you can see, zombies coming in from behind, so managed to clear them and now just moving back out the way. Yeah, there's a couple more coming from behind. We'll take them out and then we'll head over towards the front door. We're the only player now, so all we need to really worry about is the zombies. So just try and take out this big line of them the best that we can. Get a load of pumpkins in the process, and yeah, there's another nice and easy victory. A few more games to go here. I think you're getting the idea of the strategy. Next game, we're still in the zombie house, so similar approach. We're going to start off trying to pick up a few pumpkins and just hanging around the outside of the map trying to survive while the zombies take out the human players for us. Okay, we've got our first opponent here, so try and take them out. It looks like they're using a Vulcan, so this person is going to have more ammunition than me, so I'm going to have to take that tactical reload. Hopefully I don't get killed, which I thankfully don't. Just took them out just in time. Right, getting hit badly from behind, so I have to use the shield. Turn around, it's somebody with a sniper rifle of some kind. Get them down, we'll pick this token up here, and then I'm just going to check behind me. Running in one direction for a while as I thought I was getting followed. So try and take that person down. They managed to take me out with the Megalodon with the power boost, so we're going to have to fight the rest of this game with the Ultra Select and maybe with the Ultra 1. Okay, let's get our revenge. This guy killed us and he doesn't drop the pumpkins, and as we can see, it's because he didn't pick them up. The pumpkins are still where we left them. So thankfully we get to go and pick those up. They'll make a significant difference using this blaster. So you can see there, you can just take them out one at a time in a line. Really nice of them to queue up like that for us. Zombies, not very smart. Now we've got a bunch of pumpkins and managed to take out a big lion. We've still got 3 other human players, so I just need to beware. One of them coming out here, so just trying to survive. But we've got the arena closing in on us, so head round the front. If you head around the front, there tends to be a bit more space, a bit more breathing room than if you're around the back of the house, because you will get forced inside the house, and that is not the place you want to be, especially when you've got other humans running around. So 11 pumpkins, 12 pumpkins, so we're going to be pumping out huge damage, and you can see hitting zombies for 15,000 per hit. Obviously we don't need that much damage to take one of them out. And other player trying to attack me from behind. I didn't manage to get them in time, so you can see I take second place and get 8 instead of 10, which essentially means we're gonna need a whole other victory to compensate. Thankfully we've landed in Zombie Maze 1, so you all know exactly what I'm gonna do. Right, so I need to head through this gate here, and then my corner will be on my current right hand side. So just try and take this person out, which I do. Right, we're going to just hit that shield and head straight forward towards the survival corner. There it is. And now just get into the corner before we die. So just trying to fire some darts forward there, get a little bit of health back, and just stop the incoming attack. Okay, so we're in the corner and we've got an incoming Revonix again, so we need to be careful. I can't tell. I don't think this person is bouncing them around the corner. See, 3 players there, not bothering to attack each other. They're just coming at me. And all 3 of them die because they're stupid bots and they don't know what they're doing. There's someone with an Eagle Point sniper rifle there. Ordinarily would say it's not a good blaster to bring into a zombie map, but that has the reload trick similar to the Ultra 1, so actually it might not be too bad. There we go, take out another player. We're down to 3 opponents now. Should be nice and easy. This person dropped some pumpkins, so I'm going to charge forward to pick them up. Yeah, managed to get 2 of them before the zombies get the 3rd, and then I'm just going to head back. Only one other player, and I can see they're incoming there, and the zombies finish them off. So now we can just head towards the front of the gate, and as you know, all we need to do is point our blaster in one direction. Look at all those pumpkins, lovely.
Fighting zombies all night, Nerf blasters in the fight, robotics taking aim, victory in our name. Players falling one by one, shooting round corners for fun. Pumpkins flying in the air, slaying zombies without a care. Clown baby wins again, darts flying through the rain, bounce from one to another, no one can stop us brother. Enemies in our way, they can't handle our play, blast them right through the door, they can't take anymore. Oh! Oh! Clown baby wins again, darts flying through the rain, bounce from one to another, no one can stop us brother. Enemies in our way, they can't handle our play, blast them right through the door, they can't take anymore. Oh! Oh! Clown baby wins again, darts flying through the rain, bounce from one to another, no one can stop us brother. Pumpkins litter our trail, every shot we prevail. In these wild crazy games, only Clown baby remains. Pumpkins litter our trail, every shot we prevail. In these wild crazy games, only Clown baby remains. Clown baby remains. Clown baby loaded up with foam dots, ready to take on all the boys and girls. In the playground, he's the king of the Nerf war, shooting, shading, showing off his swag. With his blaster, he's supposed to be reckoned. The punk rock player with a mischievous flair, dodging bullets with a slide grin on his face, taking down opponents without a care. Clown baby, the Nerf warrior in town, he's a rebel that's gonna bring the fun. Running, jumping, hiding, shooting all around. Clown baby, you better run, 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 run. Run, run. Run, run. You better run, run, run. Clown baby, the Nerf warrior in town, he's a rebel that's gonna bring the fun. Running, jumping, hiding, shooting all around. Clown baby, you better run, 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 run. Run, run.
Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.